Well, to discuss that further, we're now joined by Mr. Paul Larudee, who is with the Free Palestine Movement, and he's joining us live now from Berkeley. Mr. Larudee, they say that this will improve children's education quality. How do you feel about that?
Well, their idea of improving quality is to teach what Israel wants them to know, and also what Israel does not want them to know, because their textbooks don't teach the Palestinian story of their history and the Nakba and this sort of thing. It's not that they won't learn it, but the purpose of this is to impose, as colonists have done, as colonial regimes have done since time immemorial, their own history as the important points and on the people who've been colonized. That's what's going on.
But Mr. Larudee, in 2016, and after so many decades of this ongoing occupation and oppression, are they really expecting the occupied peoples to forget the true history?
They don't expect them to forget the true history, but they are separating Jerusalem from the rest of the Palestinian West, for example, the West Bank, so that there's less and less communication. Palestinians who live in Jerusalem don't really have the possibility of maintaining even marriages with Palestinians from the West Bank. The partner from the West Bank is unable to live in East Jerusalem, unable to get permission from the Israeli authorities to live with their spouse in East Jerusalem. So it is a way of, it's another kind of wall in between those who live in the colonized territories and those who live in the ghettos or the concentration camps, which is what the other areas of the West Bank are fast becoming, much like Gaza.
So it seems that, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, this seems to be a long-term plan then, in the sense that these students who go through such a curriculum would then come out to be desensitized and or brainwashed according to Israeli curriculum. So I'm wondering, what does that mean for the future of Palestine then?
I can only recall when I was still able to go that I was in Jaffa more than a decade ago, and I found some Palestinians. I didn't speak Hebrew. They tried to speak Hebrew to me, and I told them in Arabic, because I guessed that they were Palestinians. I told them in Arabic that I don't speak Hebrew, and they asked me where I come from. They responded in Arabic. And I said, so you're Palestinian? And they said, no. They said, no, we're not Palestinians. Palestinians live in the West Bank. We live in Israel. We're Israeli Arabs. This is where this kind of education leads to a kind of self-denial of their identity. It's very sad to see something like that, but this is the intention of what Israel is doing.
Very well. We'll leave it there at that point. But of course, as always, Mr. Larudee, we appreciate you sharing your expertise with us.